Welcome to edition 3 of the Wildcat Sideline Scoop. I'm Robert James Panel IV, joined by Benjamin Aaron Gokenhauer, and we're your hosts for this week's WSS.
On Friday, September 5th, the Wildcats hosted the number 5 team in the state, the Concordia Orioles, for their home opener. The Cats, from start to finish, couldn't find momentum, ultimately falling 67-0.
The softball team, on the other hand, has found their way into the win column. On Monday, the Lady Cats traveled to Brunswick to take on the BKN Thunder. With excellent late game play, they erased a 4-run deficit and stormed back for a 16-11 victory.
Now let's send it out of studio to our very own Jordan Johnson, who's with one of our senior cheerleaders. Take it away, Jordan.
Thanks, Ben. I'm here with our senior cheerleader, Keylee Jackson. Keylee, for my first question, when did you first start cheer?
I started cheer my sophomore year of high school.
And what is your favorite cheer?
My favorite cheer is SHS the Best.
What is the hardest part of cheer to you?
Probably managing time.
And for my last question, what is your favorite high school memory?
When the boys won the district championship.
That is our senior, Keylee Jackson. Now on to TNT interviews.
Thanks, Jordan, and welcome back to another segment of TNT Interviews. I'm Tytan Wiseman, here with Tristen, Klasing, and here we're talking with assistant football coach, Coach Brayman. Coach, with a tough part of your schedule coming up with multiple state-ranked opponents, how are you prepping your team going forward?
Kind of the normal, make sure that we watch a lot of film, get prepared for whatever they do offensively, make sure our defensively is lined up correctly and give it our best shot. And then offensively, we've made some changes, so just continuing to get better at those things and see how we progress.
And Coach, how do you feel the game went Friday night, and what are some things that you and your team can improve on from that?
Yeah, obviously Concordia is a very good team, so, didn't feel like we tackled that well, especially after that first quarter. But I think if we, work on our angles, make sure that, we still have the great pursuit that we know we can, that we'll be better defensively. And then offensively, like I said, we're changing some things up. So, just making sure that we get crisp at what we do now.
Coach, thanks for taking the time to talk with us today. And back to you all at the studio.
Great job as always, everyone. Coach Brayman and the boys gear up for another home game against the Sweet Springs Greyhounds. The Wildcats will host the Greyhounds for the first time since making the switch to 8-man football.
Don't go anywhere. Jordan Johnson and Libby Smith are back again to break down what to watch from the purple and gold this week.
Thanks, guys. After a tough 0-3 week, the Lady Cats roared back to life Monday night with a 16-11 win over the BKN Thunder. The game started slowly for the Lady Cats, but as the innings progressed, their defense tightened and their bats came alive. Key plays in the field and timely hitting helped them pull ahead and secure a much-needed victory.
Thank you, Jordan. Your Slater Wildcat football team are back in action this week at the Wildcat Sports Complex as they take on the Sweet Springs Greyhounds. The Cats are eager to keep their dominance over the Greyhounds after last year's 56-14 victory. Sweet Springs is coming off a 3-9 season with a young roster and is determined to bounce back and prove themselves. Friday night's matchup promises to be an exciting showdown as the Wildcats look to defend their home field and continue building momentum. Now back to the studio.
Another great week to be a Wildcat, and once again, a tremendous job by the Wildcat Sideline Scoop staff. I'm Ben Gokenhauer.
And I'm RJ Panel,
signing off from the Wildcat Sideline Scoop.